Hello guys, welcome back to Starbase. So last weekend we had a little PvP event at the Robur station near the warp gate, and I got to test my autonomous turrets for the first time and see how they performed. So yeah, and thanks to iGaming Public, he's a Twitch streamer, check him out, for lending some footage just so I can get an outside perspective of my ship. And this was my first time doing an event like this, so I just might as well tell any new players how to do it. So basically, if you fly up from any origin station and you look towards the center where the warp gate is, in the center of all the origin stations, there's a warp gate in between every one of the origins, and below the warp gate, if you look down a little bit, you will see the Robur station. And the Robur station is where a lot of PvP events take place, which usually are advertised on Discord. So that's for anyone who wants to do PvP in the future and take part in events. Just fly towards the Robur station, and then once you head towards the station, you'll see a barrier like this. Once you get close to it, once you go through this barrier, you're leaving the safe zone, and you can be damaged by other ships. Don't panic, just fly straight forward as fast as you can to the bottom of the Robur station, and you'll find this extra little safe spot with ship design halls. And all these ship design halls, workshops, under this safe little barrier here at the Robur station, they all are linked to the origin station. So if you go to the insurance transfer terminal, you can link to an empty slot on the station here, at any one of the design halls, and now you can respawn here whenever you want, and you can spawn ships and repair ships and tow ships just like you would at any origin station, except for you have a little PvP playground right outside your doorstep here, so you can just spawn here anytime, grab a ship and do a little bit of PvP. So I'm not going to talk anymore, here's how my battleship performed. So that was a bit of an anticlimactic finish, but I couldn't afford to keep repairing the ship because it was very expensive, but I learned a lot from this test. So first off, the ship was more durable than I expected. It could take a lot of hits, especially the turrets as well, even though I didn't get it on film, but I actually lost one whole turret on that last bit. So if they get hit in the weak spots, then they can come off. And secondly, what I learned is that they can shoot players. They did hit a player, and because I did ask around, and somebody mentioned that they got hit, and someone else got destroyed. So I was really happy with that the auto turrets could actually shoot and hit somebody and even destroy somebody. I was really happy with that. But most of the time they were very confused. They were hitting random debris because I was in the middle of this Robur station thing of walls on all sides and debris floating around, so I wasn't expecting the turrets to function very well. And as I said before in a previous video, they work best if you're in an empty space and you're flying straight away in a straight line away from your opponents. And because my ship was very slow and it only has a top speed of 100, I couldn't really escape the fighters, and they were flying circles around me even when I was flying in a straight line. So most of the problems came down to the ship itself and not the actual turrets. I was kind of happy with the turret's performance, apart from the slow frame rate, which I can't change unfortunately. And the small mouse aim turret on the top here, that didn't perform quite as well as I hoped because the turrets got a little bit stuck at times. It was a bit sticky. Surprisingly, the huge auto turrets on the sides were okay the whole time, but the smaller mouse aim turret on the top got stuck a few times during the battle, which is never done before when testing in the designer, even when I'm flying full speed. So I'm not sure if it was lag or what was going on, but they were a bit sticky. And I am a bit worried for my future ship because I will be using mouse aim turrets only. I might have to recalibrate them so they don't get stuck like that in the future. And aside from that, the rangefinders as well, the lasers don't show up on other people's screens, so only I, as the host in the middle of the battle, only I can see all the lasers coming from my rangefinders. Obviously a loading issue. And I didn't get to test friendly fire system. I'm a bit worried that's not going to work though, just because if you can't load the lasers, it might not be able to load things like a friendly fire system properly. So yeah, so overall some things did better than I expected and some things did worse. Really I need a better ship that's faster in order to use the turrets to the full capacity, but overall it wasn't too bad. So thanks for watching guys, I hope you enjoyed this little experiment. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.